Hello, everybody. My name is Zachary Garcia, and today I will show you how to open up Visual Studio Code, open up a project, and get it running. So, after you installed Visual Studio Code, which by the way is very easy, all you have to do is Google Visual Studio Code and download it. You can attach it to your taskbar, click it, and it'll open it up. Now, to open up a project, I already have the project I want open, but to open up a project, basically click File, go to Open Folder, go to the destination, which in my case is Desktop, okay? And the name of my project is going to be Roses right here. Now, you don't want to click the folder and enter it because you don't want to open up a specific folder within your project. Your project is going to be the folder itself. So once you have the folder you'd like to open selected, you'd say select folder and that open up your project for you. Now we have our project. Now I'm going to basically explain the layout of our application in what is called Ionic. We have our source, which is all of our program files, and our pages, which all of our files are going to be. Now, to get our application running, we do not need to touch any of this. All we need to do is go to which Visual Studio Code provides terminal. Okay. Now, this is your command line for PC. Okay. Basically, if you don't see this, what you want to do is you want to drag your mouse down, hover it over the bottom until you see this double-edged arrow, click and pull up. Okay. Sometimes it'll keep you starting here in the debug console, but all you have to do is click terminal. Now, once you've clicked terminal, make sure you're in the right directory. Okay, right now I'm in users. I'm in my actual project. Now, if you've opened the project correctly, it should have you in the correct directory inside of your terminal. Okay, now to get our project running with Ionic, all we have to do is write this simple command. Now, every command in Ionic starts the same. It's basically Ionic. Now, you can either do start, you can do serve, but to see your app live and hosted on your local computer server, just type lab. Now, once you do that, it's going to take a little bit. It'll probably ask you to update some stuff. Let's see if it does. Now, in this case, you want to be patient. Some computers are faster than others. The steps are the same for Macs. Now, we'll just wait for it to load. And if you have any of this stuff, you can cancel it out for updating Visual Studio Code. Now, usually the first time you get this running, it's going to take a lot longer. Now, you see your application. Okay, here's your application. You could play with it here. All right. Now, if we go back and we want to cancel out the application, all we'd have to do is press Control C. Now, let's say I go into my pages and I want to make some changes, right? You go into a TypeScript page. Now, to restart the application, you're going to see here, all you have to do is press Control S. That's saving it. You press Control S and look how fast it reboots it. Okay, just to give you a hint of how fast it reboots the application, you put them side by side. I press Control S and it builds it a lot faster than the first time we loaded it. Just as simple as that. Now, to stop your application, which is just as important as starting it, you don't want to just X out. What you want to do is make sure you're inside of the terminal, press Control C. It's going to ask you if you want to terminate the job. You say yes. You can either put Y or N to keep going, or Y to stop it. Now, in this case, for some weird reason, Visual Studio Code terminates the batch job whether or not you put N or Y. So, to terminate the batch job, all you'd have to do is put Control C, press Control C, and after that, just hit Enter. It'll take you out of the project, and you can just exit Visual Studio Code. Now, one more time, this, just to let you know, is not active. So one more time, let's start it over. You want to enter Visual Studio Code. I want to open my project, go to Open Folder, go to your destination. In my case, it's Desktop. Select your project, which in my case is Roses. Select it. Now I'm inside of the directory and I want to start my project. So I just say Ionic Lab. That's my command. Now it starts. We just wait a little bit. And like I said, if you see any of these updates and you're not ready to update your Visual Studio Code, you could just X out. Now, you do not have to have the browser open. The browser will start for you. Now, if I want to stop this, I could just exit out of this. But look, it's still running. And like I said, all you have to do is press Control C. Do I want to terminate? Yes. And there you go. Thank you for watching my presentation. My name is Zachary Garcia. Have a wonderful day.